Okay, we're doing a Vienna lager today. I'm going to go brew in a bag because I've got a new pair of pants. Here they are, here look. No, I've got a new bag. Now this is way too big. I wanted to get a big one in case I ever got a bigger pot. I have retired the old bag, which has served me well for like 5 years. So I've got a new one. So I think I'm always complaining about the grain getting through the malt pipe. So I was thinking about putting this in like that, and then the malt pipe in, and then that'll catch any loose grains that come through, and then just lift it out at the end. But I think I'm going to do this one with just the bag. I'm just going to go brew in a bag today. Just so I want to test drive this thing and just to see what it's like. So yeah, this is a big massive one. It's for like a 40 litre pot. Obviously this is only like 30, 35 litres or something like that. So it's a lot bigger, but you know, it should fit onto the mash and my other pot there. Got a load of Vienna malt I need to start using. And I really wanted to do like a New Zealand Pilsner, but I had ordered a sack of grain. It's like a Bohemian Pilsner, and it hasn't turned up. What I also was supposed to order was some lager yeast. I just realised that I have no lager yeast at all, so we're going to have to make do with something else. I've got a few choices, but I don't have any lager yeast. Don't have any California common yeast, which is unfortunate because I like to store one of them, but again, just in case I don't have any. So yeah, not clever. That's a big bag. Let's just tip the whole lot in. It is a lot easier to mash in brewing a bag. You're not having to work around that friggin' malt pipe. Of course, you can give it a good stir as well while you're mashing. Okay, sparge time. Stick that there. 75-degree sparge water, only about 10 litres of it, something like that. So. Gonna sit in there for about 20 minutes. I've got the ink bird there. I think we'll just turn it off rather than keeping it on because I don't have a false bottom. Probably do, other than that. No, let's just get it out. Wow. There we go. That's a big bag. That is a big bag. That is one big mother Hubbard of a bag. Okay, let's leave that there for 20 minutes then. Okay, so we'll put a post up in the Facebook group about the yeast, what I'm going to do. So the poll has come in to use USO5, which I guess would have been my preference. I think I've got a few different options, but it would have been either between USO5 or Voss. They were the two, so consensus seems to be USO5, so I think that's what we're going to go with. So we're just getting up to the boil here. And then I wish I had some kind of extraction unit in here. I mean, I could still put one in, I suppose. And then I could, everything will be in here. It's nice and cozy in here. TV on, playing a game of darts. It's nice, but then I'm going to have to go, to let the steam out, I'm going to have to go into the other half and leave the door open, which is a real pain, but what do you do? But yeah, so everything's weighed out. This is the good thing with preparing the night before. Don't have to do anything. I just have to wait and then just hit the hops in whenever I need to. So good this. Okay, another thing is that my usual hop bag has split after the last one, so I'm kind of doubling up on hop bags here. I don't trust that little one. So that's a 60-minute going in. Hard to do that one-handed. That's it in. Okay, 15 minutes to go. This is some Saaz going in. Also need to get the war chiller in there and the protoflock as well too, so don't really think you'd need to see that, do you? Not crucial. Mind them cows. Okay, 5 minutes to go. And you see I've got everything in. Just need to get the hose connected up. This is more Saaz going in. It's not going to take too long to cool down today, that's for sure. Because it is bloody Baltic out there. Bloody Baltic. What if I just put that down the side like that? Rather than mess about with that bag. It'll do well. Okay, that's 10 minutes to go. Okay, just to get finished up quickly, this is what we have. That looks about 10:46, something like that, so it's not too bad. Aiming for 4.5, between 4.5 and 5%, or even between 4 and 5% is fine, to be honest. There's a 21 litres, which I'm amazed because it was a little bit short on the boil, but we still end up with 21 litres, so it's not bad. So I'm going to use USO5. I've already pitched it actually, before I realised that I had to wrap this video up. So it's going in there. We'll get it started tonight, about 18, and then I'll drop it to 17. That's what it looks like there. Nice bit of clarity on it, has to be said. It's not bright clear, but it will drop. It will drop bright, I'm sure. 28 days has been in the keg. I really wanted to wait until it was like 2 months before doing a review, but I couldn't wait any longer. It's just staring at me over there. I meant to put it in a keg and put it out in the garage and just leave it there, but I ended up just putting it in. I had space on the keezer, and just every time I come in here it stares at me. It stares at me, just like, oh, I have to have a drink of it. I have to. So here we go. It looks fantastic. I mean, it has that Vienna lager colour, absolutely beautiful. It is a beautiful looking pint. Will be even better, as I say, when it drops completely clear. But yeah, good looking. The top is just pure white. Look at that. Very creamy looking on top. There's no wheat in this. There's just the Vienna malt. I think there's a little bit of Maris Otter in there, just think it's just to get rid of the rest of the bag, and a little bit of Melanoidin. Don't necessarily need to put more Melanoidin in with, cause if it's like 90 odd % Vienna malt, but I do have some old Melanoidin that needs to be used. You get enough Melanoidin, kind of taste off the Vienna malt anyhow. So yeah, so it's looking good, looking good. What does it smell like? It just smells kind of nice, a malty sweetness sort of. Not really any hops, it's just the malts I'm getting. Like light toasted malt. Okay, I'm going in. This is it. This is the taste. Cheers, everybody. God, I love Vienna malt. Absolutely love Vienna malt. Let's get another taste, okay? Okay, the flavour's really good. The body is the first thing that kind of hits you when you take it in. It's kind of medium. It's quite big. I mean, it finished out on 108, if memory serves, which is quite low, which is what I wanted because it's a lager. But you still get that kind of quite big body. Now I know that Vienna malt is a kind of bodybuilder in itself, but yeah, it's quite striking almost. But yeah, so a medium body. The most phenomenal taste of that Vienna malt. Not really any bitterness. A little bit in there to balance it up maybe, but nothing to write home about. The hops they're not really supposed to be noticeable really. It's not really a dry finish as well too. Maybe it's because of that body. It tastes almost sweetish. Not Swedish like Dr. Hans, but sweetish. But again, it finished at 1008, so that's a surprise. It's clean. It's not really that crisp, I wouldn't say. But the taste is absolutely fantastic. I absolutely love this. It's just this beautiful kind of toasty malt character that you would get with a Vienna malt. It's just a beautiful malt. I say it could be a little bit more crisp. Was USO5 used in this? So possibly that's the reason for it. It's not quite, you don't have that kind of depth of kind of cleanliness that you would get with lager yeast. But it's a good effort nonetheless. So yeah, maybe that is the only kind of drawback then. And if I had used lager yeast in this, if I had lager yeast, which I thought I did, then yeah, that might have been a little bit better. But I mean, other than that, that beer is absolutely spot on. I mean, you can see with the lacing, look at the lacing on that, that's pure pornographic material there. Look at that, oh, pure dirt. Oh. Yeah, absolutely terrific. Absolutely terrific. So I think I'm going to brew another Vienna malt because I've got like a big bag, a big sack of Vienna malt. I think I must have 10 kilos or something left. Try to get through that. And yeah, we might try something else now. I've got a load of lager yeast as well too. And we'll try this again. I don't know if I'll change the hops round, but I mean, I could quite easily polish it off just like that. And whether or not we let it condition, I mean, if you let it condition, it does get better and better. That's not a lie, but I mean, who can wait? Who can wait really? What I need to do is start to do the under pressure brewing. Get a Firmzilla and I won't have to. Absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. I really like that. Loving the flavour on that. Love the way it looks. Love the sexy lacing. Love everything about it. Cheers. That's a good one. Cheers. Outside, it's a dog and cat. Okay, I'm not joking. There's a cat around here and I don't know which one it is. But it always can say 2 words. It can say help and hello. I'm not joking. It's outside now. It either goes help, help, like Penelope Pitstop. Help. I'm not joking. Or it says hello. Hello. It's the craziest thing ever. This fucker's not gonna go now, is it? Now that I've started press record. Fucking bastard. Come on. Oh, you missed it. Seriously. It's freaky as fuck. Especially when I'm really drunk coming out here with a pint. And all he hears, help, help. And I think, oh shit, Penelope Pitstop's in trouble. And